Welcome to another edition of Inside the Film Room presented by Microsoft Surface. Bob Papa, two-time Super Bowl champion Carl Banks. We're going to take a look at Daniel Bellinger's rookie season. Bellinger had the eye injury during the course of the season, finished with 30 catches, 2 touchdowns during the year. Carl, we're going to take a look at him first, is involved in the passing game.
Bob, the first thing you got to acknowledge in what this tight end group does, and especially Bellinger, it gives them the opportunity to use his athleticism. So number one, to be the outside receiver in a slot formation tells you they have a lot of confidence in his ability to run routes and get where he needs to be. So we're going to take a look here. Darius Slayton's going to set up what I call a backdoor pick. He runs in. Watch where he stops. You see, this is a backdoor pick because this guy thinks he has an interception, and what Bellinger has to do, and you can see they're rubbing each other. Watch what happens. He turns. This is just a great scheme, but he had to get back into this window before the safety could close or anything on the backside could close. But just a good route and the confidence in knowing that he could get in there and had the speed to get in there.
Yeah, excellent play design by Mike Kafka and Brian Dave. We're going to take a look at one more of Bellinger in the passing game. This was the Christmas Eve game.
Here he is again, Bob. He goes from outside receiver to fullback through the line of scrimmage, all the way across to the numbers. Let's see where he started again. Because these plays, you don't have all the time in the world, and it takes time to develop, but you got to have a tight end who can run. So he starts here pretty much as an offset back, comes through and has to get all the way over to the numbers without being detected. So he's got to move through the secondary, and you can see he gets there, makes a good play. Again, though, very good play design. Look where he has to get to, and now if he's slow, this never happens because these two guys have got to take the defenders away, but in doing so, he's got to get over there before they detect it and come off. And as you can see, he's there, open window, they make a great play.
Got to be strong with the ball.
Yep.
Learning experience for the young man, but a lot there that you get excited about. Now, Carl, we're going to look at him in the run game because the Giants' running attack dropped off a little bit when Bellinger got hurt with the eye injury and he missed time.
Now, again, he's not a killer blocker, but he's an effective blocker. An effective blocker is, number one, willing to go in there and mix it up and to know how to position his body so that the runner can read the block and read off of him. Here he is. He's basically coming in on a wham block on the nose tackle here, and he just wants to get in the way. Here it is. Boom. He's there. The back now can see, right? He can see this. This is an alley he can run through. He sustains that block good enough for the back to get through. That's effective blocking. You don't have to pancake a guy every time. You make contact, maintain your position, and that means he has good feet, too, as a blocker.
This is in week 1 against Tennessee.
Here he is as an inline tight end. Okay, nothing killer about that, other than the fact that he gave his back a chance and he did not hold. So just take a look. The linebacker is lined up to his outside, right? So what he has to do, he has to get to even or outside, and it's going to be hard for him to reach him. So what he wants to do is get to even, cause a stalemate, which he does right there. He causes a stalemate. Now he can give his back a chance in a foot race, but once the defender disengages, he does not pull his jersey, so that's discipline.
That's right. He had a little handful of it, but then he let go of it at the appropriate time. One more blocking look of Daniel Bellinger.
Here he is in the backfield motioning as a fullback, comes through, takes out a linebacker. So he can get to the second level, he can cut, he's got a lot of tools in his bag. Again, he's not a killer blocker, but he's an effective blocker.
So again, growth, year 2 in the National Football League, understanding the system, all things that bode well for the Giants moving forward.
Absolutely.
That's a look at Daniel Bellinger inside the film room presented by Microsoft Surface.